Hey guys, thank y'all for stopping by and checking out our channel, Keys Customs. My name is Wesley. That's my wife Jennifer behind the camera, and we are burning up in South Mississippi. If you cannot look at me and tell, it's hot, it's humid, it's sticky, it's hard to breathe. But anyway, look, thank y'all for coming by and checking us out. We got plenty of projects to work on. We hope y'all hang out, like, subscribe, share, comment, give us some ideas on which direction that y'all think we should go on some of our projects, and give us some feedback, some input. Let's go see what we're working on today. So this is our 2-car hauling trailer. We bought this probably 6 or 8 months ago. We've been doing some work on it, getting it roadworthy. We used it one time to go to Ponies in the Smokies, and it worked out real well. Well, if y'all follow David Newbern on his YouTube channel, y'all might have seen where we was up in Tennessee going through some junkyards, kind of come up empty-handed. So on the way back to Newbern's house, we stumbled upon this guy that had some old cars around back and around his shop, and we stopped and found a phone number and called, and the man was coming home from vacation, and he met us at his shop, and he showed us around and let us plunder, and we wound up finding Jennifer a 4-door 55. Cool little car, solid little car, and so we ended up making a deal on it. Newbern ended up making a deal on his C50 because he's been looking for a ramp truck project for a while now. And we hauled the car from that guy's shop to Newbern's house, and we come on back home to Mississippi. Well, let's see, what was that? About 2 weeks ago now? 2 or 3 weeks ago? So we're headed back up this coming weekend to go get Jennifer's car. But we're going to bring this trailer because we got to get Newbern's truck loaded on it. So we don't know what the verdict might be on Newbern's truck. We don't know if we can get it to crank and run to load it. But if not, our plans are today is to put a winch on this trailer. That way we'll have some way to load that truck. Truck's long. So if y'all want to, let's go check out our winch, and we'll get started on this project. All right, guys, so like everybody else, I've done my homework, my research, the YouTube videos, Google everything. I'm not trying to have the best of the best winch. One, I can't afford it. Two, it's going to be on this trailer, and it's not going to get used all the time. So we end up buying the Badland ZXR 12,000 pound. And that should do whatever we want to do or pull up on that 2-car hauler, because after I got to thinking about it, once we get home after this little trip, we got to go get the L700 that we bought a year ago. And I was like, you know what? Hadn't even thought about that. So we can take that trailer with this winch on it and go over and get it. And so here it is right here. Badland 12,000. I've seen some pretty good reviews on it, and I've seen some pretty good videos of some guys, you know, doing some pretty crazy stuff with it. So for what we're going to use it for, just to pull cars up on a trailer, because I'm not going to try to drag something up on there that's all to pieces with the frame dragging, because I don't want to bend and tear up my trailer, because we still need to use it for long trips. But it looks like it's well made. We're going to get it mounted. We're going to dig through the scrap metal pile and get some stuff out of there to build our mounts with and get it all buttoned up. Y'all hang out. Let's see what it looks like. All right, Dylan. This little piece of C channel here. Oh yeah, looks pretty good. Let's see what we got right here between these D-rings. Oh man, whoever welded them on, we was gonna put a winch on here one day. That's gonna work out good. I think we can cut that down. We'll cut this basket in the front, weld that in here, brace all this up, and if we got enough depth, we might can slide the battery right up underneath it. And we'll box in the sides. That way if we put in chains or straps or whatever, as they ride down the road, they won't get on the battery. Nothing won't lark out, you know. Try to keep it in a contained area by itself. So let's get to measuring and get this stuff trimmed out and cut out and go from there. All right, so I'm gonna try to square up this piece of metal here. That way, you'll know exactly what we got here and what we're working with. All right, Dylan, you want to cut this with a torch, young man, or we want to move that stuff and put it in the chop saw?
We can whack it with a torch.
Just trim it off straight, and we'll take a grinder and dress it up. Is that OG approved shears?
Oh yeah, safety first.
So the whole attire is OG approved? You know you got to be strong to use a cutting torch while wearing Crocs. So you got this trimmed up. You got gloves on. All right. I'll grind all that down and smooth it up good for us, and then we'll test fit it, okay? All right, well, we got our piece trimmed out. We'll clean it up here in just a minute before we go to welding it in. But I set these pieces of flat plate right here, just some little scrap metal, to make sure that the winch is going to clear. And it barely is. There's the shaft for the landing gear on the jack. And it's going to mount on that plate in that location right there. So I think we're going to have plenty of room. No interference. So let's keep plugging along. Well, we got our piece cut out, trimmed out. So we're just sitting here contemplating on how we want to do this. So we know now that a battery is not going to fit up under here. So probably what I'm going to do is just go ahead and slice this completely out and box this in on each side with a piece of plate and bring this on down a couple more inches to create a box for the battery to slide into. Because if you put the battery on the right or left hand side of the winch, then you're going to eat up your storage space for whatever tools or chains or straps you're going to be hauling. So this piece right here is just sitting in here, nothing's welded, it's just eyeballing and looking and fitting. But I like the way this looks. I'm going to keep it flush with the frame of the trailer. So next step, go ahead and plate these sides in and cut this bottom out and lower this in order to have room for a battery to slide in. And either we'll build some sort of door or a hold down or something that'll keep the battery from falling out. So we're gonna keep on getting after it until we burn out because it's hot. Alright, so we got this trimmed out. And all the welds cut loose and ground down where this expanded metal was welded here. So we got some 1/4 inch plate here. And what we're gonna do is run that from that plate down the sides, which will box in our baskets and add strength to our plate. That way when the winch is pulling, even though the plate will be welded, it'll be welded to these on the side. That'll reinforce and box all that in and make it strong. So that 1/4 inch plate I just showed you, it'll go here. This plate will be here. Then we'll build a bottom. I'm going to drop it 2 inches below this frame, and that'll allow enough room for a battery to slide in. So side, bottom, plate on the top, boxed in, and maybe a door. I don't know yet. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, but that should make it strong. It won't look gaudy. If I don't pass out, y'all hang in with us. I see you got them motion shoes still on.
Oh yeah, safety first.
During the meantime, if y'all want to walk in, let's go check out Jennifer's Chevelle that we call Dorothy. All of Jennifer's cars are named after the Golden Girls. And the 55, the 4-door, that y'all seen on Newbern's channel, that has become Sophia. So her collection is complete. This is Dorothy. This is what we're gonna try to work on next. Get it back on the road. We've had this car now for about 12, 13 years. It was an all original car that we picked up. It's really clean on the inside. Really in good shape. Original paint car. Got the original 307. 2-speed power glide. I got nothing fancy. I done the 4-barrel intake and carburetor and headers, and all that was used stuff I had laying on the shelf that I put on there years ago. Little motor is it's tired. The valve seals are shot. It smokes, and it served its purpose. We thought about rebuilding it, but we bought this ZZ4 350 lowered about 10 years ago, and I've been lazy. We've had other things transpire and other plans and trying to fix and buy other cars of ours, and so this has been on the back burner, and she's been on me to get this thing together. So I'm gonna clean this engine up real good, paint it up, reseal it, regasket everything, and we're gonna put it in here, and gonna freshen up the 2-speed power glide, and we bought her a disc brake kit, lowering springs. We got a bundle of goodies for this thing that we've bought up for birthdays and Christmas and things for you through the years. So anyway, she has a parts list this long. Just about everything's crossed off, but we're getting there. So, but this is Dorothy, and the 55 is Sophia. Y'all hang out with us. We're gonna work on this trailer and this winch some more. It's hot, and try to get this finished today. You ready? That's it. Back.
Well, I'll make sure it's on.
Should be one at the bottom, Jamie. All right, let's see if we got to trim our plate in. Now we got to decide. This rail is higher than this frame of this trailer. So, do we let this be flush with these side pieces? Or do we knock it down flush with this and have a ledge? I think it looks better like this. Alright, so got our plates welded in, we got the top section welded in. Dylan's gonna finish welding this up. I've been welded up underneath, bud, and I caught these sides right here and these two pieces. So if you want to fill in this gap all along here and run these sides, so
can we wrap these corners on the bottom right here?
yeah, if you want to wrap them. But what I'm going to do is we'll probably come back and put a piece of flat bar in here, kind of help support this expanded metal, because you know as well as I do, when you put weight on that and it bounces down the road, it breaks welds and expanded metal breaks. And I guess the trailer manufacturer done that. But anyway, we might come in here and put a strap here and maybe one on this side. But if you want to go ahead and fill in this gap here and the sides right there, and we'll grind it, slick it up, and see what it looks like before we build our bottom piece for our battery tray. It's going to be solid though.
Yeah.
Dylan, what are you doing?
Welding?
Is this your first time welding or second time?
This is my third time.
Third time? There you go.
I think we're doing all right for third time.
Well, you better than me. I've done it 4 times. I think that old rust is getting in your way.
Yeah, I'm just packing these little expanded metals in there.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna lay that bar over there anyway. But I was just talking them just to keep them from breaking loose.
Every little bit's gonna help to reinforce it. Chains and snatch blocks get heavy bouncing down the road. We got this far. Got the plate in. Got the sides in, got all this welded back up and everything in place. I just got the winch sitting up there because I'm test fitting it to make sure I got room when I mount the solenoid box up here. This won't be hitting. I'm making the plate for the bottom because the battery's going to sit in here. And I decided if I'm going to just put a bar across or build a door. When I get home from work tomorrow evening, we're going to try to finish this. Dylan had to go. He finished up the welding for me. He welded these sides in and this expanded metal. And it's Sunday afternoon, so I'm going to get this bottom plate put in, get it welded in, and clean up my mess. And we're going to set it. All right, guys, so dark's about to catch us. I got the bottom piece welded in, so that's where the battery's gonna go, up in there. I hadn't decided if I'm gonna put a door or a bar across and bolt it down, or a battery tray. I hadn't come to that point yet. But I was cheap. I didn't spend the money to buy the mount to mount my Fairlead to, so I took some flat bar and I just cut it to length and drilled it and got it centered and mounted the Fairlead to it. And that's what I'm doing now, is getting it centered up. I'm going to weld it to the plate that the winch is mounted to, and I'm going to weld it to this piece of C-channel right here. So it'll be good and strong and sturdy. You ain't got to worry about it going anywhere for sure. And I'm terrible about overkilling things and over welding things. It's a curse that I have. But anyway, that's where we at right now. We're gonna get this welded up and shut it down tonight, and come back tomorrow and finish the battery box and throw some primer and some paint on it, and she'll be able to ride. We'll check the tires, check the bearings and lights and everything, but all that's pretty new. I redone all that before we went to Ponies in the Smokies, so it should be good to go. Lord, I hope so. Anyway, that's where we at. So, see y'all in a little while. My little buddy likes to weld. He's pretty good at it too. What's this look like?
Scrape them off with your pocket knife and put them in the coat and get you something cold to drink right there.
Is that gonna be enough money to get a cold drink?
Oh,
Highest things are today.
Oh yeah.
That looks good, little buddy. You got that welding down pat. All right, guys. So Thursday afternoon, just got home from work, took a shower. We got the truck packed up. I did not get the winch mounted. We got the box built, but I did not get the winch mounted. It's in the back of the truck. When I get to Newbern's, we're going to install it tonight. That way we'll be ready to go in the morning. So, Captain America is checked out service, ready to go. Trailer's checked out service, ready to go. So, we're hitting the road. See y'all later. Where we at?
Buc-ee's. Best place on earth.
What?
Best place on earth.
Here's the Madison's favorite place?
Yes. Brisket sandwich.
08.1 gets thirsty. Well, if you want to go ahead and get us a
Brisket sandwich?
brisket sandwich,
Sure.
some of them roasted pecans I want.
And a cinnamon roll.
Oh, I forgot about the cinnamon. Cinnamon rolls are good too.
Yes, they are.
Hey guys, so following morning, here we are. What time we go to bed? 4?
Around that time, yeah.
What time is it now? 9?
Feels like it right now. It's bad.
So we're fixing to head out to go get Newbern C50. The winch is on, it's mounted, everything works. Me and Newbern finished it up last night and monkeyed around on his stuff too. Oh, we tried a little section of flood on his 57. Oh my gosh.
It looks really good. We're gonna try some sweet potato sauce on it too. We're gonna compare the two, but that really brought the color out and it looks really good. So now I don't care about anything else. I just want to get back home and do that to the 57 because it's a different car. So I'm really excited about that.
Yes, it looks awesome.
Yeah, and I wired your winch, so good luck. Good luck with that. It might work once.
Let's hope not. Let's hope not. But anyway, y'all come along, go with us today, and let's go get Newbern's truck and see what else we can run into. Come my way. Stay like you're coming. Come my way a little bit. Come my way. Perfect.
probably pretty good right there. It took longer than I thought.
Yeah, it is. Look at there, bud. Oh, winch done good.
Perfect trailer. Perfect use of your new trailer. Like if you didn't have this, well, I couldn't have got the truck. I mean,
we've been hunting to borrow a big gooseneck from somebody.
Man, that's a pain in the ass.
We got her covered now.
I like it. Let's strap it down. Let's go.
I'm ready to drive this thing. Oh yeah. Try some sweet patina out on it. Alright, we're gonna get her strapped down because it's hot. Hey guys, we're back. We're tired. It's looking wet. Sweat and water. We've been pressure washing the Newbern C50 around there. And we got Jennifer's 55 loaded, strapped down. We've used the winch all day. It's done great. You showing the finished product now? Got our door built. Got our battery in there, a cutoff switch. Everything's mounted and snug. Probably gonna put a little piece of weather stripping around here. When I welded these hinges up, the door warped terrible. So last night when we got here, me and Newbern put some straps around here and put a board and tweak and got it where it's looking pretty good all the way around. But we're gonna put something across here to keep it from rattling and help keep the water out. But I have no complaints with it. We pulled his C50 up there with no problem, and of course pulled this up here with no problem, but I'm happy with it. I like the way it turned out. I still want to go back and do something with my baskets. So anyway, we're gonna get around here, see if we can't get this C50 to fire up if we didn't fill the motor up with water from pressure washing it. So y'all be sure and tune in to Newbern's channel and check out his truck. We'll see y'all in a little while.
Oh, God.
Well, we got her running.
Alright. You got it in third gear. I was rolling about 10 miles an hour. Third gear.
Speedometer work?
I'm just judging. I'm a good judge of things like that.
And
It runs great. I was scared to let go any faster because I was afraid the batteries won't fall out.
yeah. And on top of that, the gas is what, 15 years old?
Who knows? Just temperature check now.
It smells like it anyway.
Golly.
Really?
Fuel gauge is working. Maybe.
Well, see how much flow by it's got. Burning water off and old oil. No blow by.
Unlike the other large vehicle I bought.
I pulled the cap off, nothing. So that being a 3970010 block, that's what I built her motor out of. It was 4-bolt main. They can come either way.
Yep. And I mean, to be honest, neither one of them stronger than the other.
No. Awesome. High beam, low beam. cut it off for you? We couldn't find the key when we forgot to look for an ignition switch at the parts house, so we just hot wired the distributor and the jumper wire on the starter, and believe it or not, it fired right up. Oh wow, we just rolling around with no radiator cap. Imagine that. Let's get a measuring tape and see how long it is, Newbern. We got this thing running. It runs good. It's going to be a cool project. Can't wait till we find a ramp body for it. Brandon and Jesse working on the K5 Blazer over here. They've been cleaning and welding. They're fixing to undercoat it. That's going to be a sweet, sweet ride for Brandon's son. Jennifer 55 is loaded up on the trailer. The winch done awesome. Thank you, Dylan, for helping me. Thank you, Newbern, for helping me. I just run out of time, and we had to finish it once we got here. That way we could go get this the following day. We're fixing to head back to Mississippi, and we're going to start probably pulling the engine and transmission out of Jennifer 55. And I guess we'll, I don't know, we're going to try some sweet potato sauce or something on it, clean it up real good, coat it, start blacking in all the engine bay once we get everything steam clean, and pick her out some tires and wheels. And it's not going to happen overnight. I mean, we're going to just, because we still got to start getting stuff ready for cruising the coast. So we got a lot coming up. Y'all just hang out with us, and we appreciate all the support. Y'all have a great day. Thank y'all.